sound really low to anybody else? Is it just me again?
Yours was
Just
nice
you
and loud.
again.
Oh, welcome back, Team Fat Could Choose Fat. I'm Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
It's Julie.
There it is.
Oh, now I'm lost in air.
Oh, well, I'm fine. Welcome back, Dennis. How the fuck was your week?
Last week was an interesting week. It was busy, but at the same time, it wasn't busy.
No dead dogs?
No. I'm nice.
All right,
This time wasn't me. No. One thing I'm getting really tired of is the people that they automatically get upset at you whenever they come in like, oh, I want grass-fed beef. Okay, by law, I'm allowed to say we sell grass-fed beef because it's all started on grass. Ours is finished on corn and grain because that's where you get the marble and the flavor and the tenderness and everything. But the lady, literally, she spent a good 15, 20 minutes trying to explain to me how there's only either grass-fed or grain-fed. Literally, she's saying that either they only eat grain for their entire life or they only eat grass for their entire life. Looking at her like, there's no fucking way that's possible because the steer will literally keel over of a heart attack after 6 months of eating nothing but corn and grain. Literally, it's all that because all that fat and everything. It's just gonna.
How are you gonna stop a cow from eating grass?
Easy. You put them in feedlots. There's no grass.
You smack him on the back of the head. No.
Rub his nose in it. No, it's because the way ours works is they're pasture raised and everything up to the last 2 to 3 months, depending on the grade that you're going for. Because 2 months is choice, 3 months is prime. Because the more marbling, the higher the grade of the beef. That's why I laugh whenever you hear places say that they have grass-fed, grass-finished USDA prime beef, and I'm like, no, you don't. There's not enough marbling in it to be considered prime. It's gonna be. It doesn't even taste like beef anymore. It tastes more like fucking lamb or anything. It's got a game flavor to it, but
Is this your soapbox?
yeah. This is my soapbox. Yeah, I'm like, dude, between that and then getting the motherfucker that comes in and like they watched a fucking show, like they watched that butcher's competition thing on History Channel.
Oh, I know.
And now they know exactly everything about what about being a butcher is and everything. And then they come in, they want to explain to me, well, no, that's not cut right. It's supposed to be cut this way and that. And I'm like, who the fuck's on this side of the counter? Who's been cut for almost 20 years?
How many times have you done this?
Yeah, I'm like,
I watched it on TV once. I'm an expert.
I stayed at Holiday Inn Express last night. Like shit. Oh, I watched Sling TV. But no, the last week has been nonstop with that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, where do y'all come from? Like, between that and then, weather. It's nice and pretty there most of the fucking weekend, and then, of course the weekends whenever it gets cold and rainy and shit.
You don't have to tell us about it.
Yeah, I know y'all know exactly what I'm talking about with that shit. But still, like, it's amazing the difference with even if it's just like sunny, the way the weather, way the business will be.
Like the people,
Mm-hmm.
the disposition.
Yeah, especially on those cold rainy days. Can't stand those people. And they're like, you don't look like you're happy to be here. I'm like,
I mean, isn't that like 90% of Pittsburgh's weather?
Well, first off, how often you walk into anybody at work and you're like, oh, you look so happy to be here. It's work. There's a reason they call it work.
Coles.
No, that's fucking two-faced bullshit, just like in a restaurant. All right,
Those people,
they're not happy to be there.
That was a very pleasant experience.
I bet. Servers are great at lying to your face too. I mean, like,
And then once you walked away, they're like, I fucking hate that guy.
that's exactly. Well,
you don't even know me.
I was gonna say at Kohl's they probably didn't. At Kohl's they're probably just feeling like when you walk into Moe's, that's probably how they feel. Like at Kohl's, like welcome to Moe's. They're just like, hey, how you doing today?
Can I help you find anything? Like it was
No,
like
they're
every
probably-
person.
They're probably like, as soon as you said no, they're probably like, thank fucking God. Like I did not want to help that dude.
Can you point me in the direction of men's underwear?
Which ones do you prefer? Which one has more elastic? Which one's better fitting?
Are you a briefs guy? A boxer brief?
Can I
Like the
try these
hybrid?
on?
I mean, like, let's face it. I feel like they probably get asked some pretty stupid questions. Because, like, if it's not out on the floor, like, somebody's like, do you have this in a different size? Like, hold on, let me go check the back. And they walk in the back, like, walk out back, smoke a cigarette, come back in. And they're like, no, I didn't see it. It's not, not
Can
there.
you
Like,
If it's not on the floor, we don't have it.
right? Like,
This is our entire stock, fuckhead.
Except for shoes.
yeah,
They might have those.
sometimes
those they might have them in the back. Yeah.
it's debatable.
Yeah, right.
It's debatable.
Why is there only 13s?
I'm fine with that.
Me too.
Like, I'm good with 13s. We're good.
Oh, we have our 13s. I'll buy everything.
I mean, I could use some clown shoes.
You know,
I mean,
been trying to swim faster myself.
yeah, I got like 2 more pairs of these.
Those are clown shoes.
Those are clown shoes, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
You took them out of sports mode?
He only has one sports
Oh,
mode.
I don't know what foot is
It's
sports mode.
left.
Oh.
I can't say nothing.
And I went off road. See all the grass?
He went too sporting on the right hand side and lost the sports mode. That's what happened. The sports mode went too hard.
And then I started drifting.
He used the turbo. Turbo.
Blew the sports mode right out of it.
Yep. What else, Dennis? Anything else?
That's pretty much it. It was, like I said, it was busy, but it wasn't busy.
That was a weak soapbox, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really expected like some screaming out of a soapbox, and
I thought about it, but then I was like, no.
He's had a little time to calm
he
down.
has. He's
Yeah.
had too much time. That's
Some
Yeah,
lady comes
that
in.
was-
I thought
that-
he
you
seemed
might-
dedicated in his message. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a Tuesday night at like 11:30 at night after a bunch of beers too.
Well, also keep that in mind. I'm assuming it happened Tuesday, but it was still 11:30 at night, and you're still like, "Fuck that!"
True, very
Tell
true.
me how to cut the meat.
I'll show you where a fucking damn cut comes from, you mother.
So, Dooley, how were your 2 orders that you cooked this week?
I was actually kind of busy this week.
Oh, 6 orders?
7.
A day.
Oh,
6 a day?
The employees got hungry.
Now, Saturday we had a birthday party. Went from 100 to 120, 130, so not that bad.
and you still only cook 30 meals? Okay.
Well, that day...
Nope, too late now. You said 7 a day. It's 35 all week, sir. I'm assuming you work 5
Saturday
days.
was 7 times like 4. So,
That's not a week. That's a day.
Continue.
but yeah, so I had orders coming in on top of dealing with the banquet, on top of doing dishes. So it was a long night. But the highlight of my week was last night. Guy who lived in the apartment complex next to the hotel came over and was already pretty inebriated. And he's just sitting at the bar. Bartender's trying to like, hey, where are you from? How you doing? What are you doing here?
Street.
Yeah, and like he's like dozing off at the bar. Then Matt, he's just like, Dad, I got to cut you off. And then he started like pounding on the table, and then got up, went behind the bar, and like got in Matt's face and was like, fucking punch me in the face as hard as you can. He's like,
I love those guys.
I'll do it. Like,
I mean, I need you to go to sleep, so this'll help.
It's on camera. He asked me to.
Yes. Do we have sound?
and he's
need-
behind the bar. So, but Matt gets away from him. He starts walking towards the kitchen, which is across the lobby over this way. And right when he goes through the double doors, we have another set of double doors that lock. And right when he went through that door, locked the door. And I was standing right there, and me and the restaurant supervisor are like, what the fuck's going on? And then all you hear is a loud fucking thud up against the door. He's at the door like a goddamn zombie, just, my man. And then restaurant supervisor goes over to the window of the door and just starts banging on it, and the dude kind of wakes up finally. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get Nick. Nick is big old housekeeping security looking motherfucker. And he comes over, he's like, what do you need? I'm like, to make sure this guy don't hurt himself or us. As we're walking back to him, he's passing the hostess stand and falls completely down the ramp and just gets back up like nothing happened. And then we're all like, sir, you need to go to bed. And Nick
Would you like a room? It'll be $170.
he apparently got a room there because him and his girlfriend had a fight or something like that. So Nick kind of just like softly grabbed him at the shoulder and like the arm was like, come on, buddy, let's go.
Here we go.
So that was the most eventful part about that. But we had a 2-top sitting in there as that was going on, and me and the restaurant supervisor went to the table like, you know, it's never a dull day in the Crown Plaza. So
I miss the old days when like bouncers at bars and restaurants were usually like the kitchen guy or the bar guy. Like, why do you have a guy work the bar during the day? so he could throw people out. I only got one guy in the kitchen. He's still got to cook, so the bartender can fucking throw the guy out. Like, we go to women at night because, all right, now we've got a whole kitchen staff. Like, I got 6 people back there. Yo, I need 2 of you out front. Like, now you got to hire security. I mean,
Dully drop fries.
back then you were probably supposed to hire security, but I feel like it was a lot less strict. Like, yeah, you were supposed to have your DJS certification and blah, 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 DCJS or whatever. When,
Only question that you ask the bartender, how do you guys out there? Knife or no knife?
I was like the security guard they had up at the bar the last 2 weeks. I'm laughing at that motherfucker. We asked him, like, hey man, what company do you work for? I don't know. I get paid through Cash App. I'm like, oh, so you're not okay?
yeah.
All right, cool.
I don't know who I work for.
You're just a guy that someone knew. Like,
And what made it better was he short.
See.
No offense, he was smaller than you, and he's trying to break up a fight with 2 guys that are bigger than me.
Look, man, I am not small.
so dwarf?
I am short.
All I'm saying, Dennis, is it's easier than you think. Nobody looks at the little guy. You fucking take the knees out. Everybody's the same height.
Well,
You know,
the
it's-
problem is he couldn't take knees out because he got launched.
Hey, Jason.
See, I'm not a fan of going to places that require that they need to have security in them.
I normally don't need it. But like,
Kind of like Finn's way back in the day. It was like a Friday night, and you're like, hey, Ryan, how busy is it going to be tonight? Oh, hopefully not that fucking bad.
I just, I don't think, I don't want to hang out in places that need to have a security guard,
right?
Like, we shouldn't have to be at that level. Like, huh? You're going to write it down.
Irish Town Center bar.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Security out the fucking ass on Fridays.
I know the guy that was there.
They got like 7 security guards in there.
It's different when I'm at work. Yeah, I like having security there when I'm at work, just in case some dumb shit happens. But like, I don't want to be in a place
That requires security?
that has like 7 security guards. Like,
What?
why the fuck are we here? Like, it seems I'm in danger.
I am in danger. You remember the one dude after that concert? They came back, and the bartender came up to, I think it was you and me, and she was like, that guy just threw his drink at me.
Yeah.
And you just, no fucking second thought, just like, fuck it. Walks right over to the dude. Dude's like,
I mean, he's not Dennis's size or anything. He was a big dude. Like,
he was kind of built, and he just, excuse me, sir. Did you throw your drink? No, I didn't do nothing. Like, what are you talking about? She asked me. I was like, I'm not going over there.
yeah. Dooley's definitely got weight on me.
Yeah.
And was like, no, I'm not doing that. And she's like, he threw his drink at me. Like, got it. You got to go. Out. Out.
tab.
Yep. Pay your tab. I didn't pay your tab. It's fucking on camera, bro. Like, do you want me to? I will run it back right now.
You see that one right there? It's looking dead at you. I know, because this is where I sit, and you're in my seat. Gonna have to ask you to leave.
I think my favorite though isn't even security guards like on staff. Like, it's regulars policing,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that goes to an extent, I will say. But like,
I'll do it. I mean,
Irish Town Center bars, perfect example. There were
some big dudes that regulated that place, though.
and the ones that like to play poker in the back, in particular, there were about 7 or 8 of them. They always hung out in the smoking room. And long story short, one I think Saturday evening, a younger couple came in with another couple, and they brought their baby, and I don't mean child. I mean, they brought their baby. Like,
Just popped out not too many months ago.
I mean, it couldn't have been more than 2 or 3 months old. Like, this thing was a baby. And long story short, as a restaurant, there's not really much that we can say. Like, if you want to bring your child to this establishment, that's your choice. I disagree with it, but it's just like serving a pregnant woman. Technically, you have to serve a pregnant woman. You can't tell her, no, I won't serve your alcohol. It's not your choice. It's her choice.
Yeah.
So, we couldn't say
You
anything.
catch a discrimination lawsuit.
We couldn't say anything. But the regulars decided that they were going to make enough ruckus and eventually walked over and started saying, like, you need to get that baby out of the bar, blah, 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 like, giving them a hard time.
Especially in the smoking.
Yeah.
Security, this was, like, cigar heavy, too. Like,
Yeah.
it was thick. So, like, security started to walk over there, and I just stopped him, and I was like, give it a minute.
Yeah, let's see how this plays
Like,
out.
let's see how this goes. If they start fighting, go. Like, have somebody on backup. All right. So there was like 2 security guards like waiting at either,
That's like a prime.
20 feet away, and I was just like, just let this play out a minute. Like, let's see how this goes. Sure enough, they left. I mean, they didn't pay their tab. They were pissed. They only got like a round whatever fucking leave. But
That's like the prime Christopher Titus. Wait.
Yeah, just wait. Just wait.
Give it a second.
Let's see how this goes.
Let's take a fork in the socket real quick. Let's see what this does.
That's not even Christopher Titus. Fucking, are you gonna help your son? Nope, I raised that son. I know. What is it? I sharpen the stick. I know how it pokes. I like how you smile at the end of your joke, so everyone knows that they're finished. Oh, damn! Daddy raised you right.
Because the punchline didn't do the trick. We listen to a lot of comedy here. Like,
Clearly, yeah.
Well, we're gonna get into this podcast now that we've done our cordial the intro.
We didn't even talk about our week.
Our week was kind of
Disappointing, to be honest.
how was rodeo?
Disappointing, to be honest.
weather.
Weather just didn't help at all
We
this
still
week.
did okay. We did better than anybody else.
Ironically, Dennis was talking about the beautiful week, and every day we went out, it was rainy and cold.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We still
Like,
did.
no,
We still
it-
did okay.
You would think it would be great, like, oh, we're off, it's beautiful weather, but
No.
I kind of want the opposite. Like,
Yeah.
I need good weather for sales.
like, $900 in 3 hours. I mean, we're still doing all right.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Like it's like we just wanted more. We're greedy that way.
Well, we
Like,
planned on more too.
Yeah,
so.
we prepared for more because like when we were looking at the weather and it's like it's supposed to be like 50 degrees on Sunday. It's gonna be awesome. We're at Big Ugly.
45 the whole
Yeah,
damn
it
day.
was like 45 and gloomy. You know, it was like raining when we pulled up.
Yep.
I was like, this is some bullshit. Like,
This looks like a dentist beer.
yeah, why is it staying in the cup?
Because it's going to be
beer.
delicious. It's going to coat your whole
Coat your throat.
Yep.
I used to have some of that when I did
With a throat coat.
good old throat coat. 3 sprays and a beer. You're good to go.
No, it doesn't smell bad.
What?
Yep.
Good old
That's not
throat
bad.
coat, 3 sprays and a beer. I'm just curious, what?
Throat coat is like a spray, so like when they do that shit, they don't fuck up their shit.
I'm glad you know that because it sounded really weird not knowing what throat coat is. 3 sprays and a beer.
The
like,
only reason why I know that shit is because of Dooley.
I just have a bottle like this big. I'm just like,
Like-
all right.
like Banaka
do you spray it when you start or when you finish?
before.
Yeah, before. I think it was an hour and a half before.
Okay, back to the beer.
I went with a chocolate porter, 6.5, 35 IBUs, and I gave it 4.5.
I would say chocolate porter, but I'm scared to say chocolate because I think it's probably coffee. But I think it's chocolate.
It smells like fucking peppermint.
I'm gonna say stout though.
I want chocolate porter.
You want chocolate porter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 6.5%.
All right. You're going to do 35 IBUs too?
I feel like there's
Go ahead. Did you already say that?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, I didn't hear you say your number. Like, I'll go to 39.
I feel like there's lactose in this one. I'm just gonna say it's a chocolate stout. I'll go 6.2 IBUs. I think 28, and I'll give it a 3.5.
Oh, I'll give it the 3.
Oh, I just burped up a meat stick. Don't do that. It changes the flavor of the beer.
Good old bucket meat.
Yeah, it changes the flavor of the beer dramatically.
This shit smells like a
swear.
Girl Scout cookie. Like, I'm gonna go with
It's a great segue.
fucking mint chocolate stout. Everybody went porter. I'm going mint chocolate
You
stout.
getting minty?
He went chocolate. Jason went chocolate stout.
That's okay. I'll go mint chocolate stout.
Okay.
It smells like a Girl Scout cookie to me. I don't. It's
Like a
got
Thin Mint,
Thin mint.
almost?
Yeah.
Now you say it, I can.
Well, if it is something thin mint, I changed my rating down to 1.5.
Fucking what?
I hate mint. Or mint chocolate, I
Well,
should
if
say.
you didn't fucking taste it, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well,
if
if
it
it
did what
is-
you do like it, would you give it?
He gave it a 3.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what it is. But I'm gonna say it's fucking 6.2. I'm gonna go low at 8 IBUs.
Wow, that's real low. Huh?
I mean, I'll give that a 3.
Did the string pop out again? Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Happens all the time.
What's up, bro?
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Chase is back.
with his
Some
coffee
man.
again.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Chase has a theme song now.
Two trailer park girls go round me outside, round me outside, round me outside.
All right, come on. We haven't revealed it yet, so you can still get in on this one.
Walked into it at the perfect time, I guess.
Uh huh.
Spin the mic so we can hear you.
I still hurt myself.
I can hear me, and that's all that matters.
Right.
Oh, you cupped that like never mind.
Yeah. You got that shit like a pro.
Cup that like throat cutter.
Man, y'all are crazy right
Throat
now.
coder?
Professional fluffer.
Throat cutter, yeah, that's what I said. But throat coder? Is that what it's called?
How do you use your mic?
coat?
How do you cup your mic?
I'm like 2 hard-boiled eggs in a tube sock.
Do you cup it from the bottom or do you cup it from the side?
Shelled or unshelled?
I don't even think they have to be hard-boiled. It's more or less for dexterity. Like,
Y'all are terrible. I got no rebuttal. Can't even think right now.
that was a lot to walk into.
Anyway,
That's what she said.
Guess who's back again?
Now this looks like a job for me. So
have y'all already like?
Yep.
done-
Yeah,
okay,
we've gone.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
Bourbon stout. 7%.
Here.
0 IBU.
Okay.
I'll give it a 3.
All right. That's everybody.
All right. Sorry. I'm over here reading the bottle because obviously I've already guessed. So this is Flying Dog's
get that.
Peppermint Bark Stout. It is a stout with chocolate and chocolate mint natural flavor. While you are looking that up, this is a 8.1%er.
Damn.
Tell Grandma to park it on the sofa this year because it's your turn to bring the peppermint bark to the party. We've transformed everyone's favorite dessert into a deeply decadent stout full of 8.1% goodwill towards men. So call the fam and let them know that Uncle Al will be home for the holidays. Uncle Al Cohol.
Let me see it.
Damn good beer.
Yeah, I did not get the peppermint
No.
Good job of pulling out the
30 IBUs?
Yeah.
or like any mint, really.
All right. So
I could smell it more than I could taste it, I'm not going to lie. It
Right,
smells
so-
like a Thin Mint.
It says 30 IBUs. Jason
Okay, I can
came
get
in
that.
with 28. That was the closest.
Close without going over, that's a point, sir.
All right,
I feel like that's
so-
a point. Within 2, hell yeah, that's a point.
Okay. So then, Alex and Jason both have a point.
Chocolate stouts.
Well, you got the mint chocolate stout, so
Gotcha.
It wasn't bad.
that was
No.
delicious.
Evidently, Dooley likes peppermint.
Uh huh.
At least peppermint bark beer.
Right. Chocolate peppermint.
it's the bark.
Yeah. It's the chocolate part.
Bark's got blight.
Oh wait, I forgot my throat spray.
All right.
Never forget your thirst for it.
3 pumps in a beer.
Okay, so it's Girl Scout cookie season. So we it's 3. With
I didn't say pumps.
Nope.
so like we might have had this discussion before, but it came up the other night with me and the producer, and it was like it's Girl Scout versus Boy Scouts, and we know Boy Scouts trying to sell popcorn.
Yep.
But Alex swears the other day that he saw a boy Girl Scout.
Yeah, there's such a thing.
Huh?
There is.
I'm assuming in this
What
day and age.
Yeah.
But we were also talking about like how the Girl Scouts have monopolized child labor
Yeah.
in like the most perfect way ever. Because not only like do they sell the cookies, but they have to buy the cookies before they sell the cookies.
Yep.
Like, and then we went in like so I was a Boy Scout and like how I hated it.
Same.
This is way back in the day.
I like the little derby runs that you did with the cars, the
This
CO2
is
cars.
part of my story. So, like you had to do projects.
Yep.
As a Boy Scout.
Yep.
And like one.
Well, how else do you get your badges?
Well, I don't even know if they hand those bitches out anymore.
They probably don't give them to you except for selling Girl Scout cookies now.
So I want you to infiltrate the structure. Get the cookies. Bring the cookies back. All right. So like one of the projects that like, and it's kind of sad, but it made me. This is like what started down the road of I hate Boy Scouts. I think I was like probably like in like the 7-year-old range, and like you have like a weekly meeting, and
I'm already out. I got to be there every week. I'm out. Too much.
Crap. You wanna step outside real fast? That one might be important. So it was like, you have to. Did it end? Oh, we tried. So, like, you had to like make a flag for like the state you were born in.
Yeah.
And so I show up and like, so I took like a piece of paper and drew the flag and colored it. I'm pretty sure it was with crayon and not even a colored pencil. I was like 7, dude. And so we show up for the meeting.
Looks like it's waving when it's standing still.
Yeah, kind of. No.
Straight lines, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even. It was,
As I said, looks like it's waving.
it was
when
pretty shitty.
Yeah.
But I mean, like when you're walking in, like my shit looks pretty good. Then you walk in, and like someone made theirs out of wood. And I was
Or
like,
actual cloth and everything.
and
yeah.
like you have to stand, yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
like you have to stand in front and
Present your shit.
And I'm holding like a piece of paper. And the then mother, which again I don't know why we had a then mother. This is Boy Scouts, but whatever. She looked
You
at
were
me.
in the wrong
Was
group.
it Boy Scouts or was it Cub Scouts?
Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
And so I was. He's like, now Jason, looking at everybody else's project, don't you think you could have spent a little more time and done a little better on your project? So we crumbled it up and threw it in the trash at the front of the room. And I was like, I'm fucking done with this shit.
See?
I'm
Thanks for the participation trophy.
I probably would have been the 7-year-old that would be like, do you have any straws? I need a flagpole. That's all I'm missing. Like, you can't put that wooden pallet
Yeah.
on a flagpole.
None of your shit's gonna wave in the wind. But no, like I was, like it's like this is fucking 7. Granted, this is back in the day. It's probably a Wednesday, and people were harder on children then. And so,
Yeah.
like, so back to the Derby.
Yeah.
It was the Pinewood Derby, right?
Soapbox.
Wasn't that?
derbies?
Not
my-
the soapbox is when you got in them.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then you had
yeah,
you had
The cars that you put
yeah.
on the ramp
Yeah,
and
the
it went
one
down.
that, like you would actually have, like I did it in school for boys, like Cub Scouts or whatever. But like wood shop, they gave us the like it was like 6th or 7th grade, but they gave us the chance to like get actual pieces of wood and go in a wood shop, create our own derbies for the Cub Scouts, like our little derby
your
cars.
Shit your shit was way cooler.
Yeah,
than
you
mine.
could like drill out the back, put a fucking CO2 cartridge in the back, and
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, and you would
Play with Nas at that age? What the fuck, man? Like,
bro, this shit was awesome. But yeah, you would
Yeah.
tap
we
it with,
grew up.
you
I was
tap it
about
with
to
the
say,
hammer.
this
grew
is an
up, we
age
buy the
difference?
car.
You would sit there.
This
you-
motherfucker over here doing damn Fast and the Furious.
You bought the car
Cub
and the
Scouts.
weights.
Yeah.
Like, you got the car, the weights, and you had to figure
There were
out,
no
like...
weights.
Yeah,
No
no.
weights. There was no
There were
weights.
weights.
Yeah.
This is part
Not
of
on
the
mine.
story.
Do you see? Well, no, mine didn't have a CO2 cartridge either. I mean...
I got
all you did was like you carved out the hole in the back so that, like it would sit the CO2 cartridge, but like there's a little like needle that you would have to like you would
To
kind of
puncture
like
them?
sand out a little fucking like piece of wood that was sharp, and you
Fast
slide
and
it
Furious
in,
over here.
and then you tap the back with a hammer, and it would puncture it and
And shoot.
like
Yeah,
dude,
my
them
shit
shits were
was-
rockets,
Yeah.
bro.
Our shit was
technology.
Shit was
This is let me tell you how
awesome.
my
It's
shit
awesome.
came. My shit came in a box. It was a block of wood, 4 wheels, and 4 nails.
Yep.
See, mine...
And then-
mine
See,
similar.
I had the actual like connector rods for like the axles, and you just slap the wheels on.
What
No,
the
no, that-
fuck?
that was the nails.
You just had to drill the hole through the block to set the axle in.
Shit, dude. No, we fucking hammered that shit in. Made sure and back the nail out a little bit so the wheels spin, and that's all you fucking had. So we go, like, we're camping, and the next day is the Pinewood Derby is what I'm going to
Yeah.
call it. I don't know if that's what it's actually
Yeah.
called. So my dad, like, after, a couple runs of me failing at shit, like, my dad started helping me.
Yeah.
My dad had a full-time fucking job, and
Same here.
he didn't
Yeah.
have a lot of fucking free time. Like, so he helps me build this car, which I'm not going to lie, he did most of the work. But it looked good, and he painted it well. It had flames on it and shit. It was red.
Yeah.
Like,
My dad was the one who designed it after I cut it.
so yeah, no, dude. Like
Yeah.
we get to the Pinewood Derby, And then like we're seeing these other cars, and like these motherfuckers have been sanded and beveled, and they fucking took so much
Using
fucking,
router cables and shit.
Yeah, like that was like, and he's looking at their cars, and they got like fucking engines built on them, made out of fishing weights. Like they look like, and my dad's looking at their shit, and he's like, we were fucking outmatched. so we go back. He goes back to the car. This is great.
That's awesome.
I believe it was a Nova, if I'm.
Oh shit.
So we go back to the car, and like, so he's literally taking fucking tape off of his radio, like electrical tape off his radio, and like digging in his car for change to fucking weight the front end. And so it's like a stack of quarters, you know, in the front end,
Yep.
like, and it's like fucking on there with like already used fucking electrical tape.
Yeah.
And so we get up there, and they put my car up on the ramp, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna do okay. And like as it's going up there, like the electrical tape fails, and it falls off, and they're like, oh, something fell off your car, and they just hand it to me, and it's like,
Here's $1.
and I'm just standing there like, fuck.
Hey, I made $1 today. I'm a winner already. Dad, you're not getting
It's like, there goes my weights. Fuck.
But I didn't come in last.
It's always a plus.
There was no weight on that car at all. So I guess we're going with like lighter's faster. Like,
Yeah, I feel like we should make a TFK Little Pinewood Derby.
right?
TFK Derby.
Dude, that'll never happen.
I got CO2 cartridges.
Nah, I feel like if we go that way, we just buy like the Hot Wheels tracks.
Yeah.
And just, all right, everybody go get a Hot Wheel.
I got plenty of Hot Wheels.
You pick your favorite
I got a
fucking
mini
Hot
one.
Wheel.
I got a whole wall in my room of Hot Wheels.
It's like the
Yeah,
dude that
always.
does the,
So we
what
just
is
go to
it?
Chase's house, pick out our favorite Hot Wheel. Right?
Yeah,
They're all
Do you
they're all
have a-
minis
do you have a
anyways.
treadmill?
No, they're
I
not.
was going to say, it's like the dude who does
About
the
like
treadmill
7 of them.
races.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? He takes like micro machines or Hot Wheels and lines them up on a treadmill and turns the treadmill on and makes it go faster and faster until there's only one car left.
Oh.
It's pretty funny.
I've not seen that.
Stupid,
and
but funny.
he's into it. He's like, oh, the red car's on, just keeps on. Oh, now their car's on. So you're like, you
Nice.
should be having like a fucking auctioneer's job or some
For
shit.
a,
Like,
for a 15, 20-second video on watching some fucking micro machines go on a treadmill, it is great. It is great.
Well, if I come across it. So let's do the beer, and then I have another topic.
I
do
don't
the
have
beer.
a clue on this one.
Me either. I feel like
This
it's
is-
something I've had before, but
It's weird.
yeah.
It's like a vanilla.
It's like one of those ones I've tasted, just never got in, like actually drinking the whole beer.
It's vanilla something. I feel like it's vanilla.
Send it to us.
All right, send it to us.
Coffee vanilla golden ale.
That's
Not a bad idea.
It's very specific and very kind about it.
All right, sure. So, got vanilla coffee golden ale. Fucking
See, I'm just not getting the coffee part of that, but I'm feeling you on.
5.8. 22. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I'm not really feeling it.
I don't think it's bad.
It's not bad, but
I think it's a dessert kind of beer. I don't know.
I don't know why it feels Christmassy.
Christmas.
Are these just
I feel like it's
all,
like a
the snowplow
gingerbread
things, or-
kind of thing, or like a ginger snap.
I
No, I-
turned my back to the fridge and reached in there. I reorganized the fridge and took everything out of boxes so I can just reach in there with
gonna
my
like a-
back to it and put it in
A
a.
gingerbread lager.
Gingerbread lager.
Really don't know what else I can pull out of that.
Fuck it.
5%.
Vanilla. Oh yeah, he's still on.
IBU like 15. Likeness 2.
I'm gonna go vanilla cookie IPA because I'm getting kind of some sweet notes in there.
Green tea!
See, I didn't say that, but
When I was organizing it, I found it and then I shoved it way in the fucking back so it'll be forever before you get to it.
Question is, do you believe him?
no.
Dun, dun. Green tea ale. No, I'm joking.
Sounds horrible.
Give them a bit of green tea IPA anyway. So.
But
All right, so vanilla cookie IPA.
we'll go 6% and give it like 15 IBU. I give it a 4.
I'm going to go that it is a vanilla cream ale. Shit. I'll go like 5.8. IBUs, I'll go 32. I give it a 3. Again, like I like it, but it's not something I could like. This is
I
pretty
can already
much-
feel it like hitting my stomach weird.
This is like about as much of it as I want.
Yeah. I was hesitant on the last sip.
Is that everybody?
I went with a vanilla ale, 6.8, 21 IBUs. I gave it 3.5. That's it, buddy.
Okay. So, this is, by Big Ugly Brewing,
Oh,
Morning Commute.
damn it!
Pills
It's a
are-
fucking coffee ale.
I'm not positive because it doesn't have a lot of detail on the can here. All I have is that it is a golden stout.
It's fucking.
It is 6%. I do have that, by the way. Sorry. No IBUs listed.
Okay.
Brewed with coffee
From their
and vanilla beans.
from their coffee truck.
Coffee and vanilla.
Yeah,
So
the-
I mean, yeah, we were pretty close on that all in all.
The,
I
the
mean,
Texas Street Coffee.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if obviously they're not making the coffee, but that's what they serve off of their truck.
All right, so 6 ABV. I think Jason and I both came in at 5.8. Anybody else come in close?
Dooley
had
nailed it.
5.
Dooley nailed it at 6.
Dooley knit. Well, fuck. Dooley gets the point.
2, got it.
He didn't get the brewery or anything.
He gets 2 points for nailing it.
No, he doesn't.
Isn't that not the rule?
You think we remember the rules? I'm the commissioner. He gets a point. Dooley's not winning this week, damn it.
Come on, green tea.
What else? What else went on style? I don't think anybody went with a stout. I know I went golden ale.
Yeah, I went
lager.
vanilla. I went vanilla cream ale.
So we all came pretty close with the coffee vanilla, but no one really got the style. All right. Well, Dooley gets a fucking point. Damn it.
God damn it.
I'll
Right.
do a laugh track.
So this next topic, because I watched a lot of cheese TV yesterday, evidently. All right, so
Behold the power of cheese.
All right, so we all know like this was basically built around like the Kraft American cheese. So, let's just start with a question. Who do you think?
Why do they only make singles?
They don't.
They make blocks.
You know how big fucking Kraft is now? They own Velveeta.
Just saying, why don't they
That
make
is the block.
Why don't they make doubles and triples?
That's why Velveeta.
You said
The
let's-
logo Velveeta looks exactly like the Kraft logo.
You said let's start with a question. There you go.
Oh,
Why do they
here's
only
the
make
question.
singles?
Who do you think was Kraft's #1 competitor during Prohibition when they first launched?
Hershey's.
Cheese?
Campbell's.
I would.
It's just first thing popped in my head.
Anybody else? We got.
I know.
Yeah, I know you know.
I probably.
You said Hershey's. You said
well, I mean,
Campbell's.
in reality, like I'd probably say Velveeta.
Prohibition.
Or wait, no, they own
Velveeta's a Kraft product.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I don't think Velveeta was around.
I mean, you can double check, you can fact check me on that, but I'm pretty fucking
I
sure
thought you
it
said-
might not have started off as a Kraft product,
But it
but I'm
became.
pretty
'Cause
sure.
I- yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the Prohibition era, maybe they didn't have them bought out just yet, or
I mean, Kraft began like right
Wait.
at the beginning.
What
of
is
the
it?
No,
Prohibition.
I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back.
Who makes the
It was
butter? Marvel Made?
Pabst.
Is it Marvel Made makes the butter? You
What's
know,
the
the stick
butter,
butter?
one? Blue Bunny, Blue Belt,
Blue
Blue
Bonnet.
Bonnet.
Marvel Made, something like that.
Blue Bunny.
I'm taking my answer back. Pabst.
Then it's got it. We're gonna stop there.
Oh shit!
The reason being because it was on the history of
No
the Food to
shit.
Build America.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
fucking show.
Yeah, I know. And they had the new season started last night.
Yep.
And then they had Adam Richmond Eats the 80s followed. I didn't get to see that
I
part.
didn't watch that either. But
It's like
So Dennis is a cheater. All right.
it's like three.
No,
fourths
I
of your-
didn't watch it. I've seen that episode before though.
It's like 3/4 of your brain is a memory.
Pretty much. Why do you think you call me stats?
That's what I'm saying.
so during World War One,
I thought about it. I'm like, wait, not Campbell. I'm like, I remember this. Okay.
yeah, during World War One,
there's a lot back then.
Kraft. So Kraft was struggling, and then during World War One, they found a market for cheese that would last forever, and so they got a government contract, and that's how they got their start by the government contract. But so now we're gonna go into some questions, and we'll teeter back and forth with some fun facts. But Dennis, well, before we go any further, do you remember what the cheese was that Pabst made?
It was a cheddar cheese, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was
loud.
something. Yeah,
Even in my headphones,
that
it
was
was
a good
loud.
one.
Fuck.
They made Pabst-Et, which was a spreadable version of the processed cheese.
What?
Yeah. So they came in a can, and it was like, I'm guessing like easy cheese that comes out of the can now.
Yeah, good shit.
She's a fan. I am not
I'm a
of
fan
that.
too. I can only just
What's the cracker you put that on?
I used to, yeah.
Ritz.
Chicken and a biscuit.
Chicken and biscuit.
All right. So, what is the most popular type of cheese in America?
American.
Well, it's multiple choice. Give me a second.
Hey, let me take a drink off the
1, American. 2, cheddar. 3, mozzarella. 4, brie.
3, mozzarella.
cheddar.
I honestly say cheddar.
I'm gonna go cheddar.
Mozzarella.
Pizza, bro.
It's mozzarella. Americans eat over 12.5 pounds of it, beating cheddar at 10.1 pounds, mainly due to the love of pizza.
I can actually see that with the mozzarella, especially because like
That ties into what we were talking about
what
last
is it?
Monday.
The little cups of like the actual mozzarella balls, like the
Oh, dude, those are fun.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Like this, the fresh mozzarella balls.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I got those at work.
How many do you eat?
Don't answer
Half a
that.
bucket.
Whenever I
Your
go
boss
like
may
grocery
listen.
shopping at like Food Line, I
eat
gotta
none.
pick between like a wheel of Gouda or the mozzarella balls, and I'm like, I'm gonna go with Gouda for right now,
about-
but
I wish that we had those on. Like talking about line snacks.
hell yeah.
We wouldn't make any fucking money. How many mozzarella balls did you guys sell? None.
We
How
ate
many
them all.
do we have?
None.
None. That was like $50 a bucket, guys.
Where does the blue ribbon in the name Pabst Blue Ribbon come from? 1, the Blue Ribbon Prize. 2, Fred Pabst Sr.'s favorite color. 3, actual blue ribbons tied around bottles. 4, the blue bolo ties that Fred Sr. used to wear.
1.
I'm gonna hope it's 1, but just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go 3.
For shits and giggles, I wanted to go 4. The bolo tie.
It is 3. It's actual ribbons tied around the bottle.
Nice.
In 1882, Pabst tied small blue ribbons around their bottlenecks as a marketing technique.
I was honestly
Why
thinking
did
it was a
you stop
possibility,
it?
like makers. You know, they dip their own hand dip bottles and shit.
And
like
it does kind of make sense now that I think about it, because the glass bottles, they have like the printed blue ribbon around the neck of it. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I can't remember the last time was that I saw a fucking Pabst bottle.
It's been a long time, but yeah, the can can't really create that image of the ribbon being around the neck.
The best thing
but
about the bottles anymore nowadays is because they got little, they got the card fucking denominations and everything underneath the cap.
Yeah.
Yep,
So you can-
yep.
so you
Because
can
if,
find-
if you get a cool bartender, like they'll pop it and then they're like, all right, what is it? And if you guess it, they give it for
yeah.
free. Yeah.
Yep.
We used to do that. So during the Pabst-Et marketing campaign, which made Pabst-Et blow up and become like the #1 rival versus Kraft's American cheese, was that they made Pabst-Et cookbooks. So it was like, and it was like the slogan was literally from morning to midnight you can eat Pabst-Et. Like it was literally like a full cookbook, several of them. And I want to know if we can find one. But before you do that, Dooley,
I'm
Google,
going to get on Amazon real quick. Hold on.
because so they got sued. So Pabst got sued by Kraft.
No shit.
Yeah, because he had patents on every fucking thing.
Yep.
So instead of
Smart.
making Pabst stop making it, Kraft went to Pabst and was, I guess, gracious enough, whatever, to tell them to keep making it, but they have to split the profits. So they were making him money,
kind of
at
like
that
a
point.
royalty fee.
Yeah,
or some
basically,
shit.
yeah, to use his patent. So that's how Pabst stayed afloat during Prohibition, because they transferred from brewing beer to
Right,
making
right.
cheese in the factory.
That's insane.
But I want to know, the Google that I want you to do, Dooley, is I know it's not still around as Pabst-Et, but did Kraft keep it on and it become something else? And I don't know how the fuck you're gonna Google that. Is Pabst-Et? It's called PABST -ETT. And because
Cheese history.
I just want to know if we could still find it. Like, I
Cookbook.
mean, you can still buy it in the store. Saying it's at Walmart. Scroll down.
Damn.
Target Groceries got it. Pabst cheese on eBay? What the fuck is it? I just want to look at it real fast. Just click on it.
That actually even popped up on my thing. Peppermint cheese, where to buy?
I'm not paying. That's not even dollars. What's the C in front of it?
Don't know.
That 5-pound box though, that shit's pretty sweet.
Yeah, $63 if you want to. That's
Yeah.
just. I think it's an empty box.
That's
Yeah.
eBay.
But
1929,
that shit's sweet.
What?
the year the cookbook was made.
Oh, you found the cookbook?
1929. I found one for $29. The only one I found, by the way, because apparently Pabst has put out new cookbooks with their beer, so everything's coming up new cookbooks. But the Pabst-ette Breakfast to Midnight Recipes with Pabst-ette Alice Bradley Pabst Cookbook, 1929.
Oh, here you go. Blue Ribbon Malt Extract by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, really? You can get the. You can get the extract.
Yeah, $5.
All right.
That's a
So
book.
so here's something that there was a contradictory in what I believed, because I'm pretty sure that we've read food facts that said American cheese was invented in Switzerland.
I don't remember.
And I mean, we read food facts because I was like, wait a minute, now you're telling me it was invented. It took Kraft 3 years in his apartment to figure out how to
What?
make the cheese shelf stable.
Is that why there's the combination?
I don't know want to call it shelf stable.
The Ameriswiss.
Oh, what?
Ameriswiss.
Is that why there's that combination?
I have no idea. Duly click on the Wikipedia.
Well, it says United States created American cheese.
Okay. But I
Source of
swear-
origin.
I
United
swear we
States.
read something that said that it was.
This is fucking.
What is that?
Crushed up PBR can from 2021. Dude put it on to acrylic enamel on carved basswood on basswood. He's charging $2,250 for it.
Like 2001 can?
Yeah, 2021 can.
Oh, like this, like last
Last
year.
year's, yeah. Crushed,
So, hey.
it's crushed up like this.
While we're on the subject of cans, another topic came up this week, which is, extremely important. Does anyone remember the 7-Up commercial, Make 7-Up Yours?
Yes,
Thank you. That's all. That is all.
I had
That's
that,
all,
I had,
folks.
I had
That
that
is
shirt.
all. Thank you.
Huh?
I had that shirt.
Oh, did you?
Make 7 and then on the
Up
back said,
yours.
up yours. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember Alex brought it up, and we were all like, looking
Everybody's
at it
looking at me like,
no.
We're
What?
confused as shit.
Like, yeah. And then I brought up the cheese paper commercial,
There was
which we
7.
all got wrong. McDonald's did do one, but it wasn't the one I was talking about. But
Yeah, it was definitely the Rallies one.
Buy
it
that.
was.
All right, last beer, and then we'll jump into this next topic. Because I went down the food that built America rabbit hole.
So, you remember what we were talking about last week?
Nope.
Well, no, you weren't here. Yeah, I'll take one. You weren't here. You had already left that night. This was about a week or two ago. I was watching the Good Eats, the banana pudding episode,
Okay.
and he put up the, how he does little statistics and stuff like that and everything. They were talking about how the most popular fruit in America is a banana. And
Most popular or gets sold the most?
they
I feel,
just
like
said most
I
popular.
feel like there's a difference there.
But see, at the same time, like, because I joke with him because it's technically semantics whenever you talk about, because like, if you go by base what an actual fruit is,
Right.
tomato should be the most popular because everybody loves pizza.
Yep. That's
Yeah. I wanted to get it out
But
there.
it's but the people still don't technically think it's a fruit. That's a cider.
That's a seltzer. Like a
Seltzer,
little-
seltzer.
Green tea.
Tea IPA.
Is this 7-Up?
Up yours.
I can't smell it. I don't smell anything.
Well, it's a seltzer. What
That
do you
literally
expect to
tastes just
smell?
like club soda.
Yeah.
This is like that LaCroix, you shout out a flavor from like 5 rooms over, and that's what it tastes like.
It
Is this
smells,
liquid
smells
death?
like a Sprite.
No, it has a lemon flavor. Liquid that doesn't have a flavor at all.
From a mountain, who knows where the lemons grow, Jason?
Oh, this
Hopefully in my room.
could it be one of those hard sodas?
4 lemon plants. I'll let you know where they grow.
It could be a
Yeah,
hard
hard
soda.
soda.
There is still
Yeah,
some.
in there, yeah.
I've had all of them. Doesn't taste like that.
If you're talking about like the weird sodas, some of those, no, this tastes too good to be one of those.
That is true.
This does not taste like sugar or
Like a Bud Light
like
hard
shit.
soda.
It tastes like
Literally
straight
seltzer.
carbonation.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
I
There's a little bit of citrus, lemon, or whatever in there.
It's like a really dull Sprite.
Yep, fuck it. Lemon lime seltzer, 5%, 0 IBUs. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah, I'm going lemon lime seltzer too.
Fuck
Sprite seltzer.
I'll jump on that train too.
Same here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go that there's no alcohol in this.
I kind of want to say it's that new Bud Light fucking thing.
Like, I feel like
But it's like the skinny
I'm
cans
with
or
you on
whatever.
the like no alcohol thing. Like I'm not getting nothing. It's just
Like
bubbles.
is
It's
it
just
like
bubbles.
LaCroix or some shit?
Like Qual.
That's what I was saying, like liquid death. Like,
No, that actually. No.
Liquid Death just tasted like water.
Yeah.
That was just fucking sparkling water.
that tastes like it's like almost 7-Up or Spritey.
Like club soda.
LaCroix, hint of a hint of a hint of lime.
We made a lime look at it and then
Look at it.
ABV?
We give you 4 hints of a lime.
fucking gotta go 0.
0 ABV?
I hope I'm wrong, but 0, 0
I'm
on
just-
IBU,
Fuck it.
This is the new age of
5.
duels.
right?
You know, fine.
Yeah, and just all the other things.
I guarantee it's got like a 0.5
Jeez.
alcohol percent.
Chase.
I don't like the look on your face.
I love the look on my face.
It shows that
I
Lemon
can't
lime
see
seltzer, 0 likeness, 0 ABV, 0 IBU.
I mean, I give it a 4.5. It's, I mean, if on a hot summer day, I'd fucking crush that bitch.
I just drink water.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Yep. All right, so this is Polar 100% natural seltzer, calorie free. In case you were worried, gentlemen, calorie free. And it is lime, not lemon lime, just lime. Lime Polar seltzer. There's no ABV, no IBU, no. This is bullshit.
So we were all right.
It's just, well, no, I wasn't. I definitely said it had an
seltzer water?
ABV because, again, thinking that
So it is non-alcoholic?
Where did this
it's
come
non-alcoholic.
from?
Yes, I was right.
That's just seltzer water, yeah.
I like how you pulled it and you're like, where did it come from? Like, did you stock the fridge recently?
No, but I mean, like, how did it end up in our fucking
It
fridge?
probably got
Probably came from
put
Troy.
in there from like a golf tournament, and then we just
That was.
Yeah, I mean, the can is a little beat up, like it rolled around the floor of a golf cart or something.
That looks like a beer third in there. I got closest with.
It was probably after
LaCroix.
a golf tournament. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be funny as shit when we get it.
I did get closest then. If I was going to go with the
Well, you
LaCroix.
did put liquid death in there before, so
That was that, but yeah, but I knew that one was in there,
yeah, I know. But
and I didn't play the game at that one because I said I knew what it was, because the people, because when we were, I said the people, when Chuck gave it to me at the Casual Pint,
yeah,
and I was like, shit, man, they need to make this in like a seltzer. And he's like, I got that too, and I was like, well, let me get one of those for the game. He's like, hell yeah.
I can't wait till they come up with a Mountain Dew seltzers.
there you go.
I can.
They're already out.
To watch last week.
Okay.
No, they didn't.
Where to buy?
All right, we're just gonna start this one off with a question.
Okay.
86% of Americans eat potato chips, making the country tied with which country for the largest consumers of the food? This is multiple choice. Great Britain, China, France, or Spain?
Say Britain.
Spain.
China.
France.
I'm just going on numbers, man. They got a lot of people.
True.
It is France.
Yay.
But the France, see, this one confused the shit out of me.
I was just going off French fries.
Because the French
But it's-
typically
I
eat
know.
potato chips differently than most Americans as a side dish with meals. I was like, that's kind of how we eat them.
That's why I went Britain
Well,
because
let's be honest.
Red lettuce.
I'll crush a
Yeah,
bag
I'll
of
put
chips
it on
anytime.
the same.
Yeah.
I don't need food with it. That's
that's kind of why I went Britain, like fish and chips.
yeah, but see, those aren't chips.
Those are fries.
Those
Yeah.
are
I
not
always
potato
forget that
chips.
shit.
I mean, it's still a potato,
Just
just not a chip.
So during the Great Depression, it was compounded by the Dust Bowl, where thousands of miles of topsoil was just blown away. The farmers began growing potatoes because they can grow in the hard soil. So therefore, with the access of potatoes, the chip companies could sell them at a price point that people with no money could afford. So basically, they just had a surplus of potatoes, and then, of course, the Second World War broke out.
Yeah.
And then the potato went up. and then now the potato companies were struggling again.
You want food trivia for right before World War II?
No, Dennis, I don't want you to give me any food trivia.
What was the original flavor of the Three Musketeers bar?
Is this for personal experience?
Nah, fuck you.
I mean, you were only 12 at that time. Right?
I feel like we just read this the other day. The Three Musketeers. What was the original flavor? Was it vanilla?
We did just read this the other day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because they made a strawberry one too.
Yeah.
It was Neapolitan.
Neapolitan?
It was a that's why the Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
But because of World War II and the rationing and everything, they had to get rid of the strawberry and the vanilla because of the syrups and everything. So that's why it's only chocolate now.
I knew I was close.
Yeah, we literally just looked at that the other day.
Yeah. In 1962, potato chip entrepreneur Laura Schroeder. Scudder is what I'm going to
Sure,
go
she got a
with.
fucking joke in school.
Pioneered what invention? 1, the rigid chip. 2, the sealed bag. 3, the baked chip. Or 4, the tubular container.
What was the question again?
In 1962, potato chip entrepreneur Laura Scudder pioneered what invention? Ridge chips, sealed bags, baked chips, or the tubular container?
Ridged.
Ooh, I'm going ridged as well. That's a tough one, but
We'll
I'm
go
going
baked.
ridged.
Chase?
I'm gonna go with the tubular
Change
container.
my answer. I'm going for sealed bags.
I'm going with the tubular container.
Never had sealed bags.
Nope, Alex is right.
Nice.
This is
62?
1926.
You said 62.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said 62. That's
You
why.
definitely
yeah,
said
that's why I said
62.
ridged.
Jason is dyslexic.
That's why I didn't go with the sealed
One
bag. I was like,
extra
that's
to go.
way too late for the sealed bag.
Well, that's why Alex usually reads.
that was probably like one of the first forefront
The
things after the
chips
big
were
chip.
put in a wax bag that were then ironed shut for freshness for the first time. And sorry, my bad. It was 26. Yeah, 62. I probably went with the tubular container
Yeah,
too. Like,
yeah.
that's when Pringles came out, bitches.
Something like that.
Potato crisps. They're not chips. They're not allowed to call them chips.
Hey,
So-
legally back then, they were chips.
So the glycine bag used to store picture film was what Lay's used to bag chips, and they still do to this day.
Interesting.
Hey man, if it keeps
Very.
film fresh, it'll
Right.
keep your chips fresh too. All right, so Frito was invented. Sorry, I'm going to do this question first, and then I'll come back to that. All right, the Irish company Tayto, that is Tayto, it's copywritten by the way, made the first flavored potato chip in 1954, not 45, 54. Double checking. Which flavor was it?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Man, you joke. Okay.
Barbecue.
Okay. Yeah. Chase, you want the answers, or do you want to
I
just
want to hear the choices.
Salt and vinegar.
ranch, garlic, cheese and onion, or barbecue?
I'm gonna go cheese and onion.
And garlic's not a bad
Chase
choice.
is
but-
correct. It is cheese and onion. The first flavor in the United
Simplest.
States were sour cream and onion and barbecue. But this is the Irish company made the first flavor.
And they love their onions and their potatoes.
But
Sour onion is so good.
Frito-Lay invented the impulse buy. They were the first company to put their bags on bag clips in front of the register.
No shit.
Yeah,
Smart.
Fuck them. Fuck that genius. And I'll give them credit. They're a genius, but fuck them because they cost me quite a bit of money.
So
Those
Frito,
the barbecue twists.
I'm
Those
not
are
even talking
shit.
about chips. Just now, stores, you can't walk out of the store without, like, even the
the
fucking...
candy aisle,
Even the
soft
self-checkout
drinks.
has fucking shit you can just grab from the shelf.
Yup.
Like,
Yeah.
it's right there while you're checking out. And I am a fucking sucker.
Same here.
So
Alex and checkup.
I don't remember the guy's
Gummy
name.
worms.
Who,
Oh, I can make a list, make it through the entire store, only grab my list, get to the counter, and be like, oh, Snickers.
That's how it is at the gun store for me. You get up to the counter and you're like, ooh, keychain. Ooh, lock. Ooh, flashlight. Oh, shit, I need these.
I like how you went gun store.
I
Ooh,
did-
keychain. Like, what, you started at keychain? Like, all right,
no, like,
maybe finish
like
the
when you
keychain.
get to the counter, like you already got your
Yeah, you
shit,
got
you're going
all
to your
your shit.
checkout,
I thought
And,
you were
like,
gonna go.
I just got my
"Ooh,
weapon.
red
I got
dot,
some magazines, some ammo.
I need that-
and
I
I'm
need
going
that
to, like,
tactical
hey,
sight.
But like right at the front,
Where's
it's
your
like,
scope
oh,
at?
here's a cool little bullet keychain or something.
Right? It's right there.
It's just
So, the guy, I can't remember his name, but the guy
extra batteries.
who invented Frito purchased the recipe for $100, and the recipe came with all the equipment to make Fritos.
Damn.
You got to remember, this is like back before
Well,
World
yeah,
War
yeah,
II.
yeah, yeah.
Like, so
But
$100
still, like-
was a little bit.
Well, yeah, that was like
more.
1,000.
Yeah.
But like, still, like the fact that it came with the equipment, like that's
But
pretty
so,
sick.
So he started making them because his family owned a general store, and he started making them, and they were like basically just pressing masa through the machine, and they were like hand cutting them into the fryer,
Damn.
and they weren't making enough money to like turn a profit. They were making enough money to keep making the chip.
Right.
So then what he did was he started selling them to other general stores. Like he created like a bigger version of what he bought,
Okay.
and so he could produce more. And then he started selling them to other general stores around him.
So pretty much like he reinvented the product, like not the product, but like the equipment to a bigger platform so
Yeah.
he can create the product at a faster pace.
Yeah, he just made it bigger. And still, he was hand cutting them bitches.
Damn.
But then he, like, as he grew, like they built a factory, and so he started like gaining, traction. It was all like in, I think, San Antonio,
Okay.
Texas, and he like built one like in Dallas or Houston, one of there, and then he was building like another one, and he was about to build a third one, like or he was thinking about building a third one. However, it worked out. The war broke out, and they were looking for foods that could travel overseas. So he got a government contract to basically bag them for the military.
Damn.
And then they built him a factory in San Diego because they were fighting going both directions. And San Diego being on the Pacific, so they
Easier shipment routes and stuff. Yeah.
So that dude made a fortune off World War II. And
That's crazy.
And then, so Lay's began in Nashville, and then they moved into Atlanta, Georgia, which I don't know why everybody goes to Atlanta, Georgia. That's where Coke is. But
I've noticed a lot of companies, they start somewhere and then they flock to Atlanta.
probably because it's some sort of tax break, to be fucking honest. Like,
Probably.
Incentives.
so Lay's in being on the East Coast, Southeast, and then you have Frito in the Southwest. Obviously, they're going to meet at some point, and so
That's
Frito was going to build a factory on the East Coast, like in Pennsylvania somewhere, and fucking Lay's found out about that shit.
no.
Went down to fucking Texas, and was like, "Yo, I mean, like, you're coming up in my territory." He's like, "I'm not all up in yours." He's like, "Let's make a deal," and he was like,
Sounds like Yellowstone.
"He's like, you make my products in your factories." And sell my products with your products, and he's like, and I'll make your products in my factory, and we'll work.
It's a win-win.
Fucking Frito-Lay was born, bitch.
Yeah. I was just sitting there like, I was letting you explain all that, but like, I was like, holy fucking shit, that's why Frito-Lay is Frito. Okay. Like, I
They
knew like
took
somehow
over-
they merged, but
they took
not
over-
how
well,
they
I mean,
actually merged.
So before all that was able to happen, it was all like mom and pop shops. Like, chips couldn't travel very far.
Right.
And the sorry, I have another fucking trivia question, but I sidetracked myself. So Frito-Lay and Lay's pushed all the local markets out. So it was kind of like just a cutthroat fucking chip business. So like no one wanted the mom and pop
Potato
because-
Mafia.
basically, because like what you can get in Atlanta, Georgia, you can get in San Diego, and it's the same fucking chip. They use the same system as Heinz and ketchup,
Okay.
like decades beforehand. Like. But there was one more question.
Man, that's insane. I mean, not really insane, but like, just cool facts. Shit that people
All right.
don't know.
This state is famous for having the majority of chip manufacturers. 1, Idaho. 2, Wyoming. 3, Oregon. 4, Pennsylvania.
4.
Anyone?
I mean,
I'm gonna go 4 as well. I have a feeling something East Coast wise.
Idaho sounds like it should be the answer.
Right.
But you know what? I'm going to go opposite.
Because
everybody
I'm
else.
thinking Cape Cod chips and stuff.
I'm going Wyoming. Sounds horribly wrong, but I'm going to just even the odds.
No one's gonna pick Idaho, the place where they fucking make potatoes.
Idaho.
They make them, but they don't make the chips.
No, it's not Idaho, but that was like when I was looking at it, I was like, that was my initial reaction. But
Yeah.
I also went Pennsylvania when I was playing the game by myself. Well, me and the producer. It is Pennsylvania. They have Hers, Utz, and Wise, which all make their chips in Hanover.
Yep.
With the pretzel company.
Little spurt. My dad, it wasn't Hanover, but Snyder's of Hanover was because of Hanover and the chip company and, all the chip business and shit. My dad was like the sole manager of the factory in Norfolk at the Snyder's of Hanover plant. And, that shit was fucking awesome, dude. I got free access to everything.
Hers, Utz, and Wise all make their chips in Hanover, Pennsylvania due to the perfect soil conditions for growing. So they're also growing their own fucking potatoes.
Damn right. That's why fucking Snyder's is so damn good.
Size of Hanover, size of Berlin, fucking.
All right, so this goes back to like the Frito-Lay war contract. The Cheeto was invented by Frito because they had connections because they just did all those bags of Fritos for the war. So I just lost the damn name of it. The head dude, quartermaster general, calls Frito and is trying to unload a military surplus of cheese powder. So they were basically giving it away. And so Frito was like, well, shit, if you're basically giving it away, he's like, I'll take it. And then it was like, how much? Took all of it. And so he created the Frito, which is puffed cheese, and puffed corn, and he just used the free cheese powder and made another fucking fortune.
Right place for the right
See, I
fucking time.
thought you were gonna go like the dude was like, he was like in war and like they were getting all the cheese packets and like he already had the chips and he was like, yo, fuck this, I'm just gonna douse it with this cheese powder, and then like he invented that and was like, yo, everyone's gonna love this shit. But no, that's even better.
Yeah, because he basically got the shit for free.
Yeah.
I think he paid shipping.
Just hustled the fuck out of cheese powder during a war.
Yeah,
Didn't even have to hustle.
It was at the end of the war. The
Yeah.
war was over.
The hustle was
surplus
already
of cheese.
there.
He already hustled with the chips, and now he's like, "You want some free cheese powder?" Like, fuck it.
He capitalized the hustle.
All right, so last question, and then we're gonna call it quits. We got to go make some sandwiches. It is Oyster Po' Boy Day. All right, the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest bag of potato chips weighs in at 1, 175 pounds. 2, 975 pounds. 3, 1,716 pounds. Or 4, 2,515 pounds.
I'm going 3.
4.
One.
We got 3.
It's all air.
Biggest bag ever made. There's 7 chips.
It's a big ass bag. That's right. Yeah, ain't shit in there, but it's a big ass bag.
It is 4, 2,515 pounds.
One metric
The
ton.
largest bag of potato chips was made by Corker's Chips in Pymore.
How much the bag weigh?
How much? Is that? How much is that? How many of those chips settled? This is done in the UK in Cambridgeshire, UK, and it was done on September 13th, 2013.
Oh wow, not
So
too long
it's-
ago.
It's I mean, long enough.
Yeah, I know, but like
But-
for like the
Them
big
chips are
like
stale by now.
I would have thought like it was
I don't know that these
you know,
right back.
20 plus years, 30, something like that.
So I mean, that's your fun food facts for this week. Once again, thank you. I like to pretend that I did a lot of research on this, but really, if you look at my phone, it's screenshots of a TV.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram at
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on Twitter
At Team Fat Kid 1.
on YouTube at
Team Fat Kid.
and of course you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
You can find the food truck on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
the Twitter.
At Fat_Truck.
Don't forget you can call for all your pre-order and catering needs at.
757-427-1586.
Remember,
Stay hungry.
be creative,
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
work harder, not smarter.
Did you forget Be Creative?
No, I was
you did.
trying to do another tag and it just didn't work. Peace, love, and bang, grease. We out this bitch. Gotta go make some publish for the producer. And I said the shit backwards.